G'day and welcome back to the channel, Ginger Ninja's Movie Reviews. I am the Ginger Ninja and these are not my movie reviews. No, we're going through my DVD, Blu-ray and VHS collection, going all the way from A through to Z, and we're up to letter T today, so we're going to kick it off with the Blu-rays, looking at Tenebrae. I love this film like I do. The way it is shot is brilliant. I really do have a lot of time for this one. Unfortunately, not everyone does because there are some people who don't like it. Not going to name names, but we're going to move on to Terrifier. Now, this is the Umbrella edition, and it is All Hallows Eve and Terrifier. Art the Clown, what can you say? His art. Terrifier 2. Yes, I will be getting Terrifier 3 eventually, but for now, I'll stick with Terrifier 1 and 2. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original and the best. Or is it? I'm a huge fan of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I actually do enjoy Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 a little bit more. I think they're both really good films. I just think they're both very different films. Now, when I first saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I was quite young. I saw it, I enjoyed it, but Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 was banned in Australia for a very long time. When it finally came out, it was actually shown on pay TV, and I've probably told this story before, but I just fell in love with it, and a lot of time for it, and I have something special coming up later on. They Live, classic John Carpenter, sci-fi film. Yes, it is sci-fi. This is a double feature. I put this one in the horror because John Carpenter, although I wouldn't put Memoirs of an Invisible Man in horror, but yeah. The Thing. Now, this is not John Carpenter's. This is the prequel. I do like this one. I think it has a really good cast, but what I enjoy about this one is the level of detail that they put into remaking the sets. Everything behind it looked picture perfect. Yeah, the CGI, not great, but it is what it is. Now, if you've watched any of my reviews, if you've watched me talk about movies, you will know I am a Troma fan. I grew up on Troma movies. The Toxic Avenger Part 3 is one of those films that I grew up watching. Along with Toxic Avenger Part 1 and 2, unfortunately, I don't have them. Yeah. Will I get them? Sure. If I can, I will. But Toxic Avenger Part 3. I picked this up dirt cheap off JB Hi-Fi. They had a clearance sale. Of course I grabbed it. I'm a cheap bastard, what can I say? I mentioned Peninsula previously. This is the original Traintobusan. What can I say about this one? Hasn't been said before. It's just a well-made zombie film. It just is what it is. Now we're going to move on to the DVDs, and we've got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is a remake, and I reviewed it a little while back, and I may have been too harsh. I don't know. It does have its moments of really, it's well done. But other than that, it's a standard remake. It doesn't really have anything to set it apart from Jessicabiel. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2 DVD. Now, I don't know. Hopefully you can see it. Hopefully it's not too glary, but got a little bit of a signature there. Dog Will Hunt. Bill Mosley signed it for me. Yep, and that guy's a legend. Like, Bill Mosley is a champion. I met him at the convention and spoke to him, got a photo with him, and he was nice enough to sign that DVD for me. So yeah, hats off to him. Great guy, great person. And obviously we have the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre on DVD. Now this, I've shown this before, the serrated edge of the chainsaw. This is my DVD. I actually rate this over the Blu-ray. It's got that DVD grain quality to it. It's not 100% crisp and clear, which actually makes it feel more intense. It makes it feel more like the original. I remember watching the original on VHS. It still works for me. Underrated found footage film or mockumentary, documentary kind of film. This is an Australian film called The Tunnel. I really do like this film. I think it's just the way they make this film work is it's kind of a news documentary using the footage from where they were under the Sydney, in the railway system of Sydney. Yeah, this could be done anywhere in the world, but this was done in Sydney, Australia, so it's an Aussie film. And of course, The Thing. The original, the best. Well, not the original, it is a remake, but John Carpenter's The Thing. What can you say about this one? Kurtrussell, top of his game. Absolutely peak. McCready is a legend. Yeah, the whole cast, fantastic. The special effects are just mind-blowing. Had to get this, had to go to 4K. Even though I don't have a 4K player, but you know, when I do, next up we have Talk to Me. Now, you probably can't see it, but the Talk to Me hand. The steelbook. That creepy hand reaching out. Does have a poster in there. The 2 discs. Has a fantastic book. And of course, the picture cards that come with it. Yeah. Pride and joy, of course. Another one that we have, again from Umbrella, and they do fantastic releases, is Triangle. Now you can't see this, but it's got this triangle here, which just, it's not glossy, it's rough. It just, yeah, it's good. I am a huge fan of this one. I always have been. In fact, I did have this on DVD. I think I may have actually, Raoul might have that one, I think. Maybe. I don't know, but someone does. Yeah. A bunch of cards. I'm not going to go through them all. I'm going to take this out of its slipcover. Yeah, I picked up the DVD originally on, and when they released this on Blu-ray, I had to get it because this is a trip of a film. Definitely recommend you check it out if you haven't seen it, because you are missing out. I reviewed this one along with the Tunnel for I did an Aussie themed playlist, so yeah, it's got a few Aussie horror films in there. I can't get this one back in, so it's going to the side for now. Put that up there for later, and with that, and wrapping it up with Turkey Shoot. Yes, Ozploitation classic. Yeah, completely out there, but just a good film. Definitely recommend. Haven't seen it, and you like Ozploitations, this is one to check out. Turkey Shoot. There you have it. Now I've got to put those away because I don't want to ruin them. But yeah, that is letter T. Obviously, we will be back again. We'll be going almost to the end of it. Got a few more. We've got, yeah, I'm going to get through the next ones in a couple of bunches. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to it because these are a lot of fun. Just going through all these and just, I love physical media. I love the look. I love the feel of it. Like I said, this one here in particular, like it's got that triangle, but it just feels something off about it. Much like the movie, there's something off in the movie. Look, I could go on about this movie, but go and check out my review of it. If you've seen any of these movies, let me know what you thought of them down in the comments below. If you want to see me review any of these movies, let me know down in the comments below. You know, I will try and get to them. A lot of them I probably have reviewed already, but some of them I reviewed well within the last 4 years. So yeah, Anyway, look, I'm blathering on. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.